I saw on the court when you were asked how you know when something like this is coming, you said, oh, when I wake up. But I mean, half facetiously, but can you tell in pregame warmups, okay, my shot is on or my shot's a little off, or do you have to wait till the live action starts?
Yeah, I only said that because JC said that earlier this year when he had his career high in OKC. Someone asked him the same question, so I was paying homage to him. But you really don't know. I really don't know. I had games where I shot incredible in warm-ups and had the worst shooting night that night. Mainly if my mind's in the right place coming into the game, as far as following the game plan, I feel like that's when I'll have solid games. So just trying to stay locked in on what we're doing on the defensive side of the ball and try to stay locked in on where coach want me to play out on the offense, and the game just flowing naturally for me.
Kevin, I'm going to try to ask this in a way that doesn't make me sound like Nick, but what do you make of Bol Bol and all he's able to do for a guy that's 7'2"?
Yeah, he's unique. He's tough to deal with. And you're seeing his confidence growing by the game. You know, he can pretty much do everything on the basketball court. So just need more reps. The last few years, he's been in and out the lineup, hurt, G League stints. But I love what Jamal doing with him over there, putting him at the point sometimes, playing him at the 5, just moving him around because he's such a versatile player. It's great for the league. I think you'll start to see him continue to, be more and more of an impact player as time goes on. So he's playing well this year.
So Kevin, is he a one of one?
We're all one of ones, baby. You're a one of one, Nick.
I don't know if you saw the clip yet, but there's that clip at the end of the third. It looked like Harris said something to you, and you had the ball like this and just started laughing, and then you scored.
Did
he say something?
Oh, no, it was the first half, I think. I think that was the first.
First half?
I just seen that clip, too. Yeah, he was just extra physical, using his hands like, it was legal, but it was just a lot, and I was wondering if the ref was going to call something. He didn't. He let us play on, and I just thought it was funny how physical he was. But, yeah, we all just having a good time playing the game.
And what changes the most? And you guys have dealt with it now for a few weeks when Ben's dealing with this knee injury. What changes the most now when he's not on the floor?
We got to play smaller. I mean, he's one of our bigs out there, so I thought Coach did a good job of trying to figure out the small lineup on the fly. We got to play a little faster, and I think we all just got to do a good job of gang rebounding and doing the little stuff when he's not out there. So, we had some practicing with him not being in the lineup, and we was able to figure some stuff out. Something like, drastic as this, leaving in the first quarter, we was able to make an adjustment.
Kevin, you mentioned out on the court that it was a goal to get back to 500. I mean, was that a motivating factor for you? And do you feel like you guys have really been through a lot? I mean, you got close a couple times to 500.
Yeah, that's really what it was. We got so close, and we end up falling 2 games out of under 500. So I just wanted to. It's a little milestone we wanted to achieve in the early season, and definitely was motivated to come out here and on our home floor and get back to 500. I think it's every game we play at home is so important because we want to keep our fans engaged and keep them supporting us through just having a good product out on the court, which is playing hard, playing together. We want guys to feel comfortable in our home arena when they take shots. So it's a lot on the line when we play at home, and we want to take advantage of those opportunities.
KD, you had multiple and won this game, and you only missed 5 shots. How do you feel about the defense they give you, or it has nothing to do with defense, just you being you?
They're long and athletic, and I felt like I had to use a lot of my legs and my follow-through on a lot of shots tonight because my fundamentals had to be on point with this team because they can disrupt you on any action that I try to do. They got a lot of hands on the ball when they trap me, and I try to throw over the top. A lot against other teams, that's a pass gets through, but that long athletic team over there is tough to get free looks. So I just try to be fundamentally sound and get to my spots and knock them in.
You've had a couple big scoring nights already this year, but I mean, your 2 biggest ones you guys actually lost. In your mind, what was different, I guess, this time? Was it Joe breaking out and having a big night? Was it a couple timely stops? In your mind, what was the difference this time around?
We out rebounded them. They didn't kill us on the boards, and it was a possession battle. We won that. We won that. So usually when that happens, we in good shape. In those other games where we down early, they took 20 more shots than us. We turned the ball over as well. And I'm trying to help the team get at least make it a game. So. I put my foot on the gas to try to score, So tonight was just happening in the flow of the game organically. We was able to get a lead and push, get up 11, and they came back. So it was one of them back and forth games. I was able to get my feet under me.
Yeah, Kevin, on the subject of big scoring nights, obviously a few this season now, how aware are you of the MVP chance to go up around the arena? Is that something you'd like to be in consideration for again 8 or 9 years after the last one?
No, not really. I mean, I've been there, done that, to be honest, and I know it's going to take a lot for me to be in that conversation. So I just want the respect from our fan base, and I want them to have a good time when they come to the game. So if that's what strikes chance up is how I play from the fans, as long as they're having a good time. So but I'm not too worried about accolades at this point in my career.
Yeah, Kevin, you touched earlier just on, playing, letting the game come to you, playing within the rhythm. Just when you have it stuck on automatic like you did today, is that more difficult not to try to, get outside the offense, go get the ball yourself, or is that easy for you just to keep playing within the flow?
I'll just keep playing within the flow because, respectfully, I feel like I'm always on. I feel like I always, even if I'm not making shots that night, I feel like my jump shot is always sharp. So, I don't want to get in the way of the game too much by just putting my head down and scoring because teams can make adjustments. They might start doubling me now. So I just got to see how the game is being played, see how the defense is being played, what my teammates are doing as well. So, it's a lot I'm thinking about out there, but it's a fun mental game that I play.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Kai, over here. Just want to stop by asking you about KD tonight, 19 for 24, 45 points, what you think when you see him have one of those games.
Super efficient, fun to be a part of. Bailed us out a lot of times on possessions. And when he's got it going like that, we don't want to force him the ball, but we definitely want to let him work. And he shot over double teams. He was shooting over 7-3 tonight. Guys coming over and trying to make it as difficult as possible. And we tried to give him support. I feel like we still can do more as teammates, but he carried us tonight. Proud of him.
Kyrie, obviously, Ben's been dealing with this knee thing off and on the last few weeks. What changes the most when he's not out there with you guys?
Well, health is the number one priority, so we want him to be at his best. I'm glad that, our medical staff, coaching staff, himself, we all agreed that, he would sit down in the second half just to save him for games that matter going in the future. Not saying that these games don't matter, but games that, we're going to need him most. But when he's not out there, we don't have our point forward or our point guard, being able to initiate easy opportunities, push the ball in transition. So we'll definitely miss him in the lineup. I hope, hopefully he comes back next game. But if he's dealing with it, we just want him to get as healthy as possible, and we'll figure it out.
Kyrie, you talked about in Indy how this homestand kind of an essential stretch for you guys season. You guys have started out 2-0. Just what have you made of the way you guys have been able to close out games and then kind of start this off the way you need to?
I just want us to keep it up, just discipline. That way we can control our destiny. Just coming in every single day, working on our games, just being there for one another, no matter who's playing out there, just being supportive. When the games in the future come, and they're going to matter for us to be very communicative, on one accord, offensively and defensively. I think that we'll look back at these times now where we went through some tests. We'll be able to take some of that positivity and transfer it over into when we need it most.
Kyrie, you obviously played with Kevin a while. There was that moment.
Has it been a while?
It's been a while. There was that moment with Harris. I think late in the third, where he must have said something or did something. Kevin laughed at him and then scored. Are there times when you're out there watching him as his teammate, as his friend, where he's doing something where you're just kind of shaking your head at just how talented he is out there?
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time. I think it's a natural reaction when you're seeing something special occur in front of you. You do your best to still be engaged, but it's just hard not to just stare and just watch somebody that special and talented. But, I mean, we know what he's capable of. When he shows his talent like this tonight, it's definitely an honor to be a part of. I'm grateful to be his teammate.
Kyrie, just curious your impressions of Bol Bol. He went up against KD a lot tonight and had some flashes. I'm just curious your thoughts on his game.
Well, I think most of us will agree in here with this that the game is getting taller. Guys are being able to do a lot more with the basketball. And we just got to get ready for it. This is the transformation of our league coming in. We got another guy that is playing Victor. So we're seeing more of these archetypes, sort of say, of 6'11" and above, being able to handle the ball, being able to basically do it all, and just got to get used to it and just really enjoy what we're watching. Just really enjoy it. So.